RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
There's another card, which will probably be the card that has all the eyes of the sporting world on it. Of course, I'm talking about Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley 2.
Man, they ain't really much to say about this one though.
See, it's one of those. To have a card like this, you gotta have something on the undercard that I mean, because like I said, because Jake Paul in itself is just not enough. You gotta have something on the undercard that's kind of, it's interesting. I mean, they have Amanda Serrano.
The fight, it did need a better co-main and better fights on the card. That's definitely, needed to happen. But
right.
Tommy Fury fucked us card up by getting injured or whatnot.
Yeah, Tommy Fury. I'm sorry to say. I mean, I don't have. I'm pretty sure probably you guys don't hear, but I don't have a high opinion of Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is.
I don't really have any opinion of Tommy Fury.
Yeah, I think dude's just trying to be a pretty boy, trying to piggyback off his brother's fame or whatever. His father, his brother and his cousin, Huey Fury. So it was like, maybe he's the Rip Fury. It's like, maybe I can make a few dollars. But yeah, he's kind of mid. Like he can't really box, and he didn't understand.
He's mid in every sense of the word, bro.
Yeah, and he didn't understand the assignment of getting rid of his jobber on the first Jake Paul Woodley card.
He's so mid, he might be quid.
And that's Jake Paul's sparring partner that he fought. And
yeah, and he couldn't even.
Sparring partner is saying that that Paul would knock out Fury if that fight happened.
Yeah, and that's terrible. But regardless of all that, Jake Paul was like, you know what? Let me just, we'll sign you. And dude couldn't even get himself in the type of condition. Like he trained with his brother and he ended up with broken ribs. Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, man. As soon as y'all seen them clips, man, John and Tyson, his brother and his dad were just using this moment just to beat his ass.
Beat the shit out of him, yeah.
They tried to squeeze in like a whole career of training into like a 4-week camp.
Right.
Niggas just literally try to do some Kenichi body as disciple shit. Like,
yeah, because they were probably like they took it personally because it's like you're gonna fuck up the Fury name if you lose this fight. We can't have that.
That's what happened. Like they took it super personal, and
right.
You can't be doing that, man.
And they're probably like, yo, this motherfucker isn't progressing to where we need him to be, man. Let's go make up some shit and pull him out of this motherfucker, man.
I don't know.
Who knows?
We'll see. But maybe they'll come back to it again, I'm sure. But.
Yeah, I mean, because one thing, Fury, because Jake was talking that shit to Tyson Fury, and Fury was calling him all types of like sissies and cunts and shit like that. Like he was going like,
if nothing happens to Jake Paul, like Tommy Fury needs to kind of do a little more to sell the fight now. Like,
yep.
Yeah, he wasn't doing shit. Like the only thing I see from Tommy Fury was like he'd post something, and then the only thing I saw there was a picture or video of him rolling off Molly. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be training for this motherfucker, man? It's like why
Jake Paul kept trying.
Dude was doing reality TV. Dude was doing reality TV before this.
That's how he's so popular. Like,
I mean, he started out going the boxing way and then went reality TV and then hasn't been back boxing since. Until now.
Yeah, so I mean, and honestly, I thought this card was going to be canceled. So like, I was surprised as anything that Woodley was pulled out of nowhere.
I'm not. That motherfucker been wanting this shit. He got a tattoo just to get the rematch.
Yeah, he was on standby. But I mean, usually the saving grace of these cards is the undercard, but they ain't shit on there except I guess that Plamo fight or whatever the dude's name is. That's the only one that and Serrano's fighting too, right?
No, I mean we got Deron Williams versus and fucking Frank Gore. Like I'm just
Serrano fight. So yeah, and as far as Woodley, like, what's y'all predictions for that? Like,
man,
decision.
Unfortunately, yeah. Jake Paul's gonna win another decision. Yeah, and this is
I
where
think Jake Paul should knock him out this time.
He might,
Yeah,
but
me
I
too,
don't know.
OD.
I don't think Woodley's prepared like that.
How many rounds? 8?
it's 8 rounds.
I feel like maybe he is prepared though. He wanted this, so maybe he was probably, preparing for
Yeah,
it.
but wanting and being prepared is two different things. Like
But sometimes if you want something,
Canelo fights, but
when you-
they don't look like they prepared for him.
but when you want something, sometimes you prepare for it just in case. Maybe
I mean,
he's
I
prepared.
hope that's the case, but he an old dude, so
Yeah, Tyron Woodley has a lot. I mean, like when he fought the first time, like I mean, outside of one round where he sent this nigga into the ropes, like dude couldn't upward his work rate for anything. Like dude was slow.
he held back too much, and I think like that was his biggest mistake. Like some fights, some moments, you gotta seize it with everything because the moment is too uncertain to ever happen again. Like
Right.
It's the only
Jake
moment.
Paul is learning and constantly learning. I don't think he's gonna let Woodley take him the distance like that.
Yeah.
And make him look bad, and because it kind of hurt his brand a little, because you got all those memes and shit.
Right. Because
How he got rocked and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
like, and then he can't keep shitting on people like Shields and other fighters, and then you needing 2 fights for Woodley, and you're going 8 rounds with this dude.
yeah, like
Punching at you like that, nah.
Yeah, no one watches a Jake Paul fight to see this nigga try to box to a decision. Like none. Like
Yeah.
like you got you either hurting somebody. Like if you're gonna go to decision, you gotta at least knock dude out a whole bunch of times. You gotta be hurting him. And this dude,
That's the
like
thing.
one,
And if he wins by knockout, who wants to see him fight Tommy Fury next? Like Tommy Fury gonna have to fight somebody else and knock somebody out and look good in order for that fight to look good. Because if Jake Paul knocks out Woodley, now we really want to see him fight like a better fighter.
exactly.
And Tommy Fury is not really necessarily like the first name that come to mind.
No.
No.
But like I said, I mean, it has all the attention in the world, man. Like I said, the casuals are on it, the hardcores are on it, because Jake Paul plays the heel, like, you want to see him fucked up, but and it will happen one day. Dude will chase a waterfall, and he'll catch his ass whooping. We just don't know who it's gonna be from though.
But man, if Woodley was to knock him out, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because I know what the MMA crowd hates Jake Paul. They want that knockout.
Of course they hate him because he's been shitting on them and saying their fighters are underpaid, which he's right.
Yeah, they are.
And they hate that he's right.
Yeah.
But I'd say Jake Paul in like 3 rounds. Maybe 4, but I don't see this fight going the distance. Like Jake Paul gets tired around the 5th round. He needs to end it before he goes further.
Yeah, he does. See, I really want to, but it's just for the fact that Jake Paul didn't really hurt Woodley all that much in that fight, just kind of has me hesitant to saying that he's actually gonna knock him out this time. But at least,
I think if he opens up more, he gets it. Like it was too predictable for a guy who's not punching at him, so Woodley could brace for everything.
right.
I see your point though. Like you definitely make a good point. I feel you.
Yeah, I want to pick Naga, but I just think that Woodley will. I mean, I just think Jake Paul will probably win one of those another dubious decision again. It'll probably be like a majority decision this time around. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing.
He can't afford another exposing type of decision.
I mean, that's all I can see. All I see is a decision of some sort. I mean,
He can't have one of those shitty moments no more. He can't have his Thurman Josecito moment.
right? Yeah, he can't be getting rocked because when he got rocked in that first fight, after the fight, this dude was talking about, maybe this boxing shit isn't for me. Maybe I might want to retire and shit. Like, dude.
Yeah, he was getting on his Ryan Garcia soapbox.
Yeah.
And it's like I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Like motherfucker, this is pro boxing. You want it in, bro. You got it. People want to fight you. You're in a position that most boxers dream of actually being able to headline a fucking pay-per-view, being able to tell pro boxers what they can and can't do on your card, his promotions. Like he moves. He'd be a fool to not move the way he's supposed to move.
You got Serrano dressing like a woman now, like
have her talking. Serrano's over there talking, being
trying to make her a star. Like you doing some good, yo. Like,
yeah.
Well, you gotta handle Woodley, but I feel like he will. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we got hope for the undercard to at least to move quickly. Personally, Tyron Williams and Frank Gore, I just want someone to get their head knocked off just for fucking around with boxing like it shouldn't be, Who do
you think he's that? See, I don't know Frank Gore, so I can't really comment on this shit.
Darren Williams gonna win. Darren Williams owns a gym, so he trains daily. So I give the advantage to Darren Williams.
So he at least be in some type of consistent shape.
Yes.
Yeah, Frank Gore though, Frank Gore is a powerful dude. There's no question about that. But I've seen Tyron Williams do his thing. So he's not bad, but obviously not just say that he can actually do something boxing wise. But I'm not saying anything pro wise. Frank Gore is just a strong dude, but I've never seen him box before or anything like that. So.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
If we see a KO, all the better then.
Yeah, all the better. At least just something fuckery, something that we could put on our TikTok or something.
Yeah, true. Then what other fight is that after that?
And I think there's like a lightweight fight, because it probably similar to how we got some of the fights for Tyson and Jones. There's another fight on that type of level for that was on the undercard. I just forgot who it was, who they are.
Then after that, it's Serrano fight.
Yeah, it's a 4-fight card, so basically it's pay-per-view. Obviously, I'm not paying for that shit, so
yeah, they hurt some sales.
Yeah, so
I don't think it's going. Didn't the Woodley card make like 500K, like 500,000 sales?
Yeah, it fun things too. Jake Paul's pay-per-view cards they sell, for better or for worse. Showtime. I just hope that Showtime keeps Desus and Mero out of there. I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like them niggas, they were on that shit.
They're gonna be back.
Yeah.
Shit. We already got Akam Barak on the zone. We don't need the fucking Desus and Mero.
Yeah. For real, yeah, because I know Showtime wants to be Trill so bad because of the whole, because they think, oh man, these guys are edgy, so we gotta get somebody hip in the booth.
The edgy urban community. You gotta hit the urban demographic.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, it could be it'll be entertaining fuckery. Now, if a fight of the year breaks out on this card on any of the fights, I'll be surprised too. I'd be plenty surprised, but yeah. Like I said, there's a shitload of fighting this weekend. This is the last weekend for this year that there's all these fights being pressed into one fucking weekend. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully we see some face. Hopefully we see some blood.
Jake Paul fight is on a Sunday.
No, I think it's on.
Actually, Saturday now. I think
it's Saturday now.
For Showtime.
Oh, it's a Saturday. Oh, okay. So hold on, we got the Jake Paul card and
Jake
and with Zerto card at the same time.
Yep, and the PBC card at the same time too.
So, but the Zerto card will be a more smart card to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Showtime one is basically it's the fuckery card. Basically, if you want to, see some fuckery.
Serrano might get a knockout.
Yeah,
fuckery. But then
fuckery.
It's super bad. Damn, it's like they're pulling at the everything.
Right.
Both cards got one of the best women's boxers in the game.
Mm-hmm. Golden Boy is basically if you're more of a purist, you want to watch the Golden Boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if you want to see fuckery, then Jake Paul card will probably have plenty of it. And if you don't want to try to watch either, you get PBC on free TV.
You just want to torture yourself.
Exactly.
You're glutton for punishment.
Right.
Like if you at a party and someone's like, yo, yo, I got this loud, yo, what's good? And you're like, nah, man, I'm just good with this Reggie right here. Like, if that's you, then yo, be my guest and watch that damn PBC card.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
I like Morrell, so I'll probably watch. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where
This Reggie ass nigga.
Now, if there was a card that needed to be on Sunday, it's probably that one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, PBC is probably wild. They're putting it up against the Paul card. You know,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
yeah, but then also they're wild. You know, putting Morrell in another fucking main event, wasting his buzz. I mean, dude finally got a highlight reel knockout. You can't even give him like a better opponent.
Word.
But yeah, I think that's it for all previews and recaps. I think for all the shit that's coming up, I think I mentioned every other fight that we didn't fully preview on. So yeah, it's gonna be a little week of boxing, and then afterwards, next 2 weeks are gonna be a little quiet. You know, Christmas is around the corner, and New Year's is around the corner. We did lose the main New Year's fight with Triple G and Murata, so you know, yeah. Hey,
well, we got Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin.
Oh yeah, damn it! I forgot about that.
When is that fight again? Oh,
Right on New Year's. A 5-fight New Year's pay-per-view. PBC.
It's the Ryan Garcia Luke Campbell fight of this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year, I guess. Yeah.
Without any of the intrigue on the undercard, except for one fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. PBC is wilding for that one. I'm sorry. I can't. You know, like they are stupid. They are really wild. And then Christmas too. We're getting a Milnicki Joey Spencer doubleheader on that one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, PBC.
The same Joey Spencer's. That's 10 more fights to go. Jeez.
Yeah. PBC's. Yeah, their cards, man, for the Christmas and New Year's, man. Like, I don't know. I just hope in 2022 they turn the corner with their Fox programming. You know, but yeah, because they really need to.
You mean counter programming? That's what that should feel like. They doing more harm than good for those damn cards.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they should out of all that talent, there shouldn't be only one notable card this whole year that was actually good from Fox. Like, there shouldn't be like.
Well, which one was that?
Ironically, the one where Morrell scored the highlight reel KO that had the cruiserweight fight of the year. Actually, you actually missed that one. I think Pilot, you watched it. P, you watched it too.
What was that? My fault.
The one PBC Fox card that was actually good from, like, the one that had all those upsets. The one where Morrell scored the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, and then the cruiserweight fight of the year candidate. You know, and then all those upsets that happened, like there's like
that was a Sunday card. That was an accidental good Sunday card.
Yeah, that was a Sunday card too. Yeah, that's the only PBC on Fox card that was on point. Like that shit was.
And that's one of those underground spin-offs where the main character wasn't there, but it's like it was a good episode that people go and remember.
Yeah, I mean, there were 3 upsets on that fucking card. Like that shit, you can't forget that. And one. Yeah, that shit was tough. You know, that shit was, but yeah, that was accidental. That wasn't supposed to be that good. It was not supposed to be that good at all.
Other than that, then, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Fox needs to get it together in 2022. So final thoughts. LB, I'll let you go first, bro. Final thoughts.
No real final thoughts. Just the years, you know, coming to a close. It's just been crazy. The fights are winding down. I guess it's a decent weekend of fights, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know if there's going to be any upset this weekend, but we'll see. Definitely more shit on the way. Got some articles and fight reports on the way.
Yes, sir.
More artwork, more clips and highlights for the episode 4 for the cartoon. That shit's on the way. probably still gonna put up the intro. We'll probably wait till all the boxing's off. Then we'll hit y'all with that the intro.
Sure, definitely.
Because everybody might not have the content like we do. Like we got so much content. When it's a drought, we can flood the block real quick.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that, and especially you might get some music reviews coming up since there's a whole bunch of music that's been released lately. So look out for that.
So yeah, other than that, just follow us on every platform. Shout outs to the what's that shit? Podomatic, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, all of that shit. Follow us on the TikTok, Twitter, IG, Facebook, all that shit. The Me, Soul Wars, Shuttleworth, you know what it is.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? P, your final thoughts?
Oh, my bad. I was talking. I'm muted. Oh wait, hold up. But yeah, only I would do that. But, good week of boxing. Too much boxing, if there's ever such a thing. Sometimes I hate when I have to scramble everything in a 2-hour span, or my brain just gets wired weirdly when I have to do that. But I make it work anyway because it's boxing. So
absolutely.
But if we could actually try to space things out, that would be really nice. I don't know if anybody's listening, but you probably should, space things out. But whatever. Good week of boxing. Hopefully next week's is we get fuckery and entertainment. So it is what it is. The big stretches we're rolling down the quiet part, but still some boxing. So there's always gonna be boxing. So keep fucking with us, and we got you. At ringgangradio.com. Go check out the site. You know where else to find us on: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You already know what it is.
That's what it is. Ayo, Pilot, your final thoughts?
Oh man, just blessed to be here. Blessed yesterday I had to work, luckily from home, from 6:50 to 4, and boxing was on. So boxing was on literally. Boxing was my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night snack. So I was almost out boxing my mind, but not really. But still, it was good. And as it's slowing down, with the new year, boxing's gonna start off a little slow, but it's always gonna be there. As always, we are too. ringgangradio.com on everything. Ringgang Radio, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything in between. But you know what it is.
That's what it is, man. And I don't really have anything more to add on to what these brothers have already said before. But yeah, like I said, man, just sub to everything, man. Anything, just type in Ring Gang Radio on Google, and that's what comes up. And you see everything, man, especially the YouTube. You sub to that, tell your friends to sub to that, and then we can all be friends. And like I said, we do this shit for y'all, and like I said, and obviously if you're feeling extra generous, there are certain links on our website that you can use to show a little appreciation, and also be able to tell us what else you want us to do, and then shout out to the rest of the crew as well. PJ the Fight Architect, DZ, Prolific, Clanarchy, Road, and I think I got everyone right. I don't think I missed anyone.
Clanarchy, or you said PJ, DZ,
yeah,
Prolific, Road.
Yep, excellent.
Not everybody.
Excellent.
Gotta get those likes up, or don't need donations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit the super chat on ringgangradio.com.
Right, exactly. You probably get more fuckery for that too. Ring Gang with a super chat. Yeah. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P, and for Conscious Pie. This has been another wonderful episode of. Oh shit! Damn it! Something just popped up on my screen. Hold up.
Damn, you would have fumbled the ending. Then he's like, that song, guys.
This has been a wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Of cake.
A pie.